I
want to say something that many people may condemn, but I'm used to that. I wish the former Minister of Lands, Jinapor, was a patient at Akuffo Anokye Teaching Hospital right now, and he did surgery, and the doctors will look at him and say, hey, there's no water, therefore you will lie down here until Satan takes you to hell. I wish Nana Addo was a patient at the Okumfo Anokye Teaching Hospital right now, waiting for a surgical operation for hernia, scrotal hernia. And the doctors will say, hey, you know what? There's no water. We are waiting. Oh, the moment the water starts to flow, we shall operate. I wish Bawumia was also in the same situation, with all respect. If one of them dies there, galamsey will stop in Ghana. If one of these guys dies there, rest in pieces, galamsey will stop immediately. I don't know what kind of human beings we are. Sometimes I want to believe that we are pigs in human skin. Look, galamsey is rife in the Ashanti region. We have been trumpeting this night and day that there is a shortage of water supply in the area and beyond, and that soon we are going to be importing portable water from India, portable water from America, the way we import tuna and more money. They will not listen to us. What they tell us is that it is essential for the development of our economy. Economy, my foot, when people are dying left, right, and center. What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Today, listen to this. It's like I'm reading something from the 7th century. A hospital decides that no surgical operations would happen because there is no water. Hey! If this was in the days of Methuselah, the days of Nebuchadnezzar, the days of Shin Hongti, then I would say, yes, we are still growing. But in the 21st century, a hospital decides to close down a whole major surgical department because there's no water. My friends in Kumasi will say, Minfa minsa enwoweni ansana when who say ati awu anu nyansa bia nim sebi. What is wrong with us? We are waiting until we start importing water. We are waiting until all the flora and fauna goes down the drain before we realize that we have been pigs rather than animals all this while. The human beings are all this while. Well, that's what is happening. You wait for a few politicians to disregard us. As for the other Jinapor, my brother, my sister, I am sad. I am so sad. He is the worst minister in this Nana Akuffo-Addo government. And the most arrogant minister Nana Akuffo-Addo, in fact, gave to us was Adwoa Safo. Today, we are seeing the roosters that they have grown. They have come home to roost. Well, to the innocent patients who are going to be driven away to go home and die, and to those who are on admission and would have to die because of some wicked leaders that we voted into power, I empathize with you, and I pray that your souls will rest in peace. Let me turn my attention to the president in power. The same way we are talking about the Nana Addo Bawumia failed, corrupt government. A government that was lack of any form of sensitivity for the innocent Ghanaian. Went on a borrowing spree and collapsed the foundations of this country, making the whole country crumble like a house of cards. That's the same way we will bring the appeal to your doorstep. Galamsey is now one of the major issues everybody's talking about. Mahama has done so well. I am happy about the water police, but it goes beyond water police. Patriotism. If you love your country, you would not go around destroying it in the name of some mineral. What mineral is more important than water? Have you heard of the story about King Midas and the golden touch? Some of our folks are so young, they have never heard the story about King Midas and the golden touch. There was a great king called King Midas. King Midas loved gold so much. Everything about his gold. He had a fountain in his house, backyard. There used to be a certain satyr who would come there and drink water. You could also call him a goblin. If you don't understand what a goblin is, say a certain angel or a certain spirit would come there and be drinking water. One day, King Midas caught this angel, this satyr, this goblin, whatever you want to call it, and wanted to take him hostage. What did the angel say? He said, "Oh, please don't take me hostage. Anything you want, I'll give to you." And what did King Midas say? "I have always loved gold. My life is all about gold. I want you to give me the golden touch. Anything I touch should turn into gold." The satyr, the goblin, or the angel said, "Are you sure? Think about it." He said, "I've thought about it already. I want it." He said, "So be it." The moment he said, "So be it," the garment the king was wearing all turned into gold. He was smiling and happy. His shoes became gold, so heavy on him. But he was happy. He went to touch all the plants in his house. They all became gold. And then when he became too hot and thirsty and wanted to drink water, he took the cup of water and it turned into gold. He was hungry, he wanted to eat. He touched the food, it became gold. Eish. That same day, he couldn't even wait for another day. He went out looking for the goblin to tell him, "Take that curse away." Why? So much gold I can't even eat. Anything I touch becomes gold. Can I eat gold? That is the story we should be telling our children and the whole of Ghana right now. King Midas and the golden touch. We have turned our lives into the love of gold. We don't love our country anymore. I leave it here, my brother.